The epic saga of the interstellar comet known as 3I Atlas is nearing its end, but not before it goes out without a metaphorical bang. The comet just made its closest pass by Earth overnight, coming within 167 million miles of us. That close. That journey should give us some of the best images yet of the interstellar object. 3I Atlas will be visible for the next few months before it leaves our solar system forever. Our next guest has gone viral several times for his hypothesis that the comet could actually be an alien spacecraft with, quote, hostile intentions. The majority of the scientific community agrees it's just a comet. But has Avi Loeb been convinced? Harvard professor Avi Loeb joins us now. So, Avi, do you think it's a comet or do you think it's a spaceship?
Well, so far, so good. 3I Atlas did not maneuver or display any unusual activity when it came closest to Earth. Some Earthlings might find it insulting, but the truth of the matter is that with its initial speed, it must have taken it a billion years or many billions of years to cross the Milky Way galaxy. And so when it started its journey, there were no humans on Earth, and Jupiter must have been the center of attention in the solar system. We arrived late to the party, only over the past 0.1% of the Milky Way history. Given that, we should not be surprised that interstellar visitors did not plan to dance with us. Now, with respect to the nature of this object, there is still unsolved mysteries because we see a jet coming from the object in all the recent images. Stretched out to about 1 million kilometers in the direction of the sun. And that was never seen for comets from the solar system.
What does that tell you?
Well, we don't know because we don't understand it. So
you're saying it's doing unusual stuff, but you think it's just a comet?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, given all the data we have, I would agree that it's most likely natural, but there are still a lot of things we don't understand about it, and it didn't look like comets that we are familiar with. So let's try and figure them out in the coming months. And then, of course, it will get closest to Jupiter on March 16th. By the way, it had a rendezvous with 2 spacecraft that were human-made, JUICE and the Europa Clipper, and that happened just over the past month, and it will arrive in March 2026 to Jupiter, whereas these spacecraft will arrive in 2030 and 2031, just to show you how much faster it is, which means that I would love to actually hitchhike and go on a ride with this very fast interstellar visitor, because it will exit the solar system well before Voyager, that we launched in the 70s.
So you have a few more months when we can get some good images of this thing. You now say it is a comet, but you also point out it's done a lot of very unusual things. Does that raise the question, where did it come from? Is it made of a different kind of substance? I mean, what are the still unresolved questions in your mind?
The main unresolved question is, why does it have this jet pointed at the sun? That it also rotates with the rotation axis in the direction of the sun at large distances. That's also very unusual. And it came in the plane of the planets around the sun, again, an unusual fact. I would suggest monitoring it as it comes close to Jupiter. It arrives just at the distance where Jupiter's gravity dominates over the sun's gravity. If we don't see it doing anything unusual, then I would conclude that it must be natural, but let's keep an eye on it.
All right, you're still holding out hope, as well as your metaphorical finger out to hitchhike with the very fast 3I Atlas. Avi Loeb, always great to have you on the show. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.